if you are new here, I'm Kanitsi, and if you're already watching this channel, welcome back. Today we are going to watch second episode of second season of anime Durarara, so let's get to it, let's go. I rewatched the opening just by myself after watching the first episode, and I thought that I liked the song. It's cool, but I liked the very first opening song from the first season. What was it? Was like laughing out loud. That's how it started. It was super fun. I liked how energetic it was. And yeah, I noticed that there is actually a surname for the sisters, so I was right that it is them. Just, looking at all the characters, it's still dynamic. I still like it. But I don't think anything beats that first one. Okay, remind of what happened in the previous episode. I didn't find the name for the boss too. Alright, I have to write down Hollywood, thanks. Oh, right. They kinda had this moment that she dropped the money, so is it going to be like relevant again? Because I thought, okay, that's I guess just played for a gag. That she got a lot of money and then she lost it. And also I didn't write down Mommy. Did she have a name? I can't. Well, she said to call her Mommy. I'm like... And there are some like interesting traits about all the new characters that I don't know that I kind of could write down near them, but Aoba Kuranuma didn't really stand out to me. What was that? Huh? Was this like Hollywood with a zombie mask? Or is this actually a zombie? Look, he had his gut coming out of his gut. What the heck is going on? Is this Celtics money or what? I'm just thinking, should I start over and rewatch the first scene? The avatars are different. It's also Celtics Seton. Yeah, so this is going to be a plot point, her losing this money. Suspicious link. Let's see. Oh, we got his name. Max Sandschelt? Exciting. He? Are they all blind? Well, hopefully you are in prison like you deserve. I mean, in prison of this black ball. Gorgeous music again. What the heck? Maybe she decided to go and sell herself for 10 million yen. Okay, that was quick. Transported with joy? Doesn't sound really comforting. Yeah, just bring yourself there, get 10 million yen. Yeah, just stay there in the bowl. Yeah, bye. Like, he's so horrible, to be honest. Like, she told him how she's feeling down about her worries and how she wanted to buy this bitchy present, and he's grabbing her boobs. Like, dude, read the room. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, stay there. Good for you. Back in time, okay. 2 days ago, alright. Oh! Wait, only her? Good to know. She's probably into Shizuya's brother. Oh, she's in another class. It's so interesting how in Japan they kind of people switch from class to class every year. That's always been so like for me. But maybe it's a good idea actually, I'm not sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got him in the opening. So new classmate? I like his blue hair. Vakabamark. Hansto. Ah, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, he totally is. Well, I guess, yeah, but he's a creator, so that's kind of special a bit, you know? He mentioned this in the previous episode that a younger student asked for this. You'd say. Of course, they're going to choose what they like. Sounds nice. Just ours. Okay. So they are in karaoke. I really told you. What her sense is saying now is this man dangerous. He probably wants to cut her a bit. To a certain degree. Let's talk percentages. Yeah, come to me. I'll put you on a surgery table, cut you a bit, check it out. Oh, it's that man that her gut told her he's dangerous. Do you think it's like the same man we saw in the beginning? I might be wrong. He's super tall. The one that was with the zombie had kind of a mask on. Maybe that's a different person. Can guys surf? Deliberately create. So they are just like pretending. kind of taking on this personality. To kind of have this balance. I guess that explains. Are you going to make them bullets? Oh, holy shit. So this is the girl who did it? These are the girls who did it? Or was he like, well, I hope they don't get bullied, because if they do... And she isn't going to react in the same way, of course. Well, that's good that he's told the truth. I think it's horrible. Like, why the fuck do they do this? The student just came in, they didn't do anything, and they just attacked them for nothing. I like him now. Is this revenge for bullying from the Quiet Sister? Oh, well, for both of them. Okay, I think these girls are going to be fine. Okay, Myro is this one. Well, they look cute. That's so straightforward. At least kiss him on the cheek. Is she like, well, if my sister did it, then I gotta do it too. What the heck? Ah, right. He has a stage name, right? Mm. Nah, totally wasn't us. That was very interesting. Holy shit. Oh, that's cute. I think I'm a bit weak to this too. I think it's super cute how they are like a team supporting each other. Oh, it has her name on it. This is the money that she lost. Celtia. And this is the tall man. So it was him in a mask. And since Shou attacked like him and the zombie. Because I'm a criminal. Underground doctor. That's what he needs. Yeah, we know. Russia sushi. Dude, how do you know all this info stuck here in a ball? Did we have him in the opening as well? Okay. Let's just talk a little bit like what this zombie was. I have no idea. It's kind of interesting how we got this serial killer that was Hollywood, who was shown in different like monster masks, and you could ask a question about this really like mask because it was even mentioned how realistic they looked. So I'm thinking like, could this be actual monsters? Because they also said he was like ripping the chest of a person with his bare hands, and that's not something that like, a regular human criminal would do. And the zombie that we saw in the beginning, he looked actually like a zombie because even from his stomach there was like a gut showing. That looked really peculiar. Huh. Wait, this man was just in the ending. The one that we just and here is the masked guy. I'm just trying to figure everyone out, I suppose. I want to rewatch the very beginning, to be honest. Let's see. It's interesting in the opening when we see Aoba Kuranuma. We also see in the same shot the twins looking at him. I didn't catch it first few times. Hollywood. Yeah, and they had the piece about Hollywood in the opening. So it is kind of usually they show in the opening the points that will be expanded on in the episode itself. And we didn't get any like news about Hollywood, but we got maybe some people that could be connected in some way. Okay, Akane Mizuki, yeah, that's him, the man from the opening with something like on his neck. So, zombie, tall man, shadows mysteriously appeared on the same day. And they just like, no, he did take. That's why he called them a fifths. I think he took it as a weapon, I suppose. But it made Shizuo mad because it contained his money. and so he interrupted. Okay, that makes more sense. I kind of missed that point that he grabbed. Okay. So this kid, Akane, I'm not sure. She seems to be somehow connected to Mizuki Akabayashi. It looks like a chain in the opening, but when we saw him in the episode, it looked more like a scar. Gave me a flashback to that storyline with Harima Mika and Celti and everything. So I'm curious, but it's a little bit lower here. It's not like right on his neck. It's a bit like here, so it might be just a scar from something. I suppose maybe we'll get some backstory, especially since he has also a scar on his eye, and maybe this eye even can't see at all. So I don't know, let's write him down as guy with scars. Let's see, Shinra, but we also had, no, maybe that was in the ending, when we met Mizuki in the ending. There was also, wait a second. I guess that's just in tradition. There is a really tall guy in white suit that is holding hands with Akane, so they might be related, and then Mizuki might be like her bodyguard or something, as she's sitting on his shoulders. And then we have this pretty girl Varona from the opening, and she seemed to be like some kind of bike, and here she seems to be in some kind of racing suit, but with her is a dude that we didn't see, I think. But then the guy in the mask, this must be the tall dude that we saw. I don't think we got a name for him, but I think that's him that Henri got a bad feeling about him. Okay, that was very insightful. I'm just, trying to figure everything out, who the characters are and how they relate to each other. That's, kind of part of the mystery. As I was saying, it's exciting when there is some mystery, something for us to unravel. When they were talking about Hollywood and how many people in the out of the characters they were excited about this, and of course serial murders, they are not fun when they are happening in real world. That's horrible that people are dying, but since this is a story that I'm watching, I fully understand how it is exciting when there is some mystery, something for you to kind of guess who is this mysterious person, especially since it's not just human, it seems, or at least a human in a mask, so there's more air of mystery. Of course you would want to know what is going on here. Is this really a person? Is this really a monster, how I was speculating? So we got to know a little bit more about some of the new characters, and I think Aoba Kuranuma is really interesting. So he is interested in dollars. He was very curious about it. It seems he is in dollars. And he has a very peculiar personality with his motivations, as far as I understood how he explained it. He isn't noble enough to just stop the girls from vandalizing the desk, but I think that's also kind of logical. If you just stop them from doing this, they can just go and do another thing, which you might just not witness to stop them. But if you wait for them to finish their job and there is proof of this vandalizing, of this bully behavior, then you can sell them to a teacher and hopefully they will be reprimanded or something. If you just stop them from doing that, I'm not sure would you even have proof for the teacher to show that they are bullies. And also it's not like they did some physical harm that you would think, okay, this should be stopped right now. You can just clean the desk, hopefully, and it will be over with. It's not fun for her to see these horrible things, but it's something that I think, in my opinion, it's good to wait until they finish and then kind of sell them out. So in my opinion, that is logical. This makes sense. But from his explanation, as I understood, he was like, well, I don't really care when they do stuff like this, but if I'm being asked, I'm going to take the side of a girl that I think is cuter. And going from that reasoning, the girls, the twins, were like, okay, so if you think that, well, one of us is cute, we'll kind of take this compliment and give you a kiss for it. In a sense, you could say him and these twins, they kind of found each other in terms of their way of thinking. It seems to me that they have similar mental processes, and the group of bullies is just horrible. As I said, like, why the heck would you do it? Like, as someone who was bullied in school, maybe that's especially like makes me unhappy to see this happening on screen. But also, like, she's just new here. She just came here. It's not like she even managed to do something to make them angry at her. At least sometimes in fiction, overall, I don't really like this girl bully trope, and it also often appears in like Atome games that I like. The visual novels that are usually directed to women and usually about romance, and you're kind of choosing a love interest. You're trying to pursue them, and there is some story, which is really fun. I really love these games, and they usually have a really cool plot and very interesting love interests and really cool stories connected to them. But they kind of, some of them suffer from this trope of girl bullies. Well, usually in this case, it's like the idea that there is a guy, obviously, that you are romancing, and he is attractive, so he has, especially it's like a school setting, like here, he would have some fangirls, and they would bully the main character, who like you are playing as, because they are jealous. And at least I still really hate this. I really don't like it. Like, it makes me uncomfortable, and I wish it just didn't happen. And well, yeah, I could talk a lot about this, but at least like the idea that I'm trying to portray here is that they have some kind of reason. At least they are jealous and they are unhappy, so they are in the bullying the main character because they want this guy to kind of pay attention to them. I'm not sure how it works in their point of view, but at least they have some reason why they dislike the main character. But here, the girls literally introduced themselves, and immediately both of them, in both of their like respective classes, were horribly bullied. Well, I think horribly because, of course, like, if you come to class and you see this on your desk, it's of course going to make you feel some way. It's going to make you upset. It's receiving such horrible words. So maybe it's not like the worst kind of bullying, but it's still shitty, like, for what reason? Especially like both of them, I think, introduced them in a really nice way. Maybe the pigtail sister, Mairu, she kind of was a bit open about herself, and that's why she attracted like more hate, because people found something in her speech that gave them some ideas like how to bully her. Like, she said, I'm interested in girls and I'm open to just dating like freely without any attachment, just this girl, another girl. And so they were like, oh, a whore. They found something to kind of dig into. And with the case with the other sister, she didn't even say anything. She was a perfectly shy girl. Well, I guess bullies will always find something to kind of catch on to, okay, this, that characteristic, something to just make themselves feel bad. But it's just, really made me mad. And so it kind of made me like the twins more because of this, because they were bullied. I'm like, okay, so now they're just retaliating, and I can't be mad at them for this. Yeah, probably most likely made her bag go on fire, and Mairo was more open with attacking her bullies, even using some, you could say, kind of torture techniques. But you can't really be mad at them about this, because it wasn't them who started it. They're just trying to protect themselves in this hostile environment. I kind of went off about Kurori and Mairo. I have to listen a bit more when they're talking to kind of understand where should I kind of stress, which vowel should I stress when I'm saying their names, because I'm not really sure. And yeah, I completely forgot that Kasuka Heiwajima, Shizuo's brother, he has, like, Yuhei is his stage name, I suppose, right? That's how it is. Anyways, that would probably be it. If I had any other thoughts, I forgot, because I was too invested in talking about these two girls and the bullies. I think I started from Aoba Kuranuma, saying that he seems a very interesting character with a more complicated personality, so I can't wait to see more of him. And I hope that Shinra just rolls over and dies, and we never see him again. That's it. So there, yeah, as I said, that would be it for this episode. It was really exciting. So please share your thoughts in the comments down below without spoilers, of course. Thank you for watching, and see ya.